makes me proud to be an American.
He's in a better place, and I know his legacy will inspire many others, including myself.
This is one of the bravest souls our nation has ever produced.
In every generation, there are those who put country first, who prize service ahead of self, who summon idealism from a cynical age. John McCain was such a man.
Arizona's family continues to honor the life and legacy tonight of Senator John McCain. After his final farewell here in Arizona, he now lies in state at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda in Washington, D.C. And you're looking at live pictures right now as people from all over the country pay their respects to Arizona's maverick. And people lined up, no surprise here, outside the Capitol for hours today. A diverse crowd. They were young and they were old, all hoping to honor our Senator McCain.
Jared Dillingham talked to some of the people in the crowd, and he joins us with the reaction live on Capitol Hill. Jared.
Yeah, ladies, thousands of people came through the Capitol Rotunda over the past 7 hours or so. And as you mentioned, such a diverse crowd. We spent a couple hours down there with them. People coming from all walks of life today to pay their final respects. I think that's something Senator McCain really would have appreciated. And he would have been honored to see just how many veterans came out today. We spoke to many of them. Hours before the Capitol Rotunda opened to the public, long lines formed amid heavy security. A crowd full of families, Capitol Hill staffers, students, and veterans.
Because I was in the military at the same time he was.
Young sailors in their dress whites were among the first to arrive. Soon after, Korean and Vietnam war vets.
We all served in the same time in Vietnam. We served in the Korean Army, but we know what he went through.
McCain's service earned him respect, but the veterans here today are equally focused on what he brought to the Senate.
What is this place losing with him gone?
They're losing leadership, and they're losing the man who stands for the people all the time.
My hero for his service in Vietnam and for the country, and for taking on the president. He's very important for that.
We were struck by the political diversity in this crowd and the number of veterans who vote Democrat, who traveled from across the country.
I didn't agree with all of his policies, but I respect him as a person with character and integrity.
As do McCain's former political rivals, who will be speaking at his service this weekend.
You brought up Bush and Obama. What do you think it means that both of them are speaking tomorrow about Senator McCain?
I think it speaks to who the man is.
So I don't know if you could tell by watching the video what kind of weather we had here today. We were expecting a day full of rain and gloom, but after a brief downpour this morning which soaked all the folks waiting in line, it turned really hot and really humid again. In fact, by the end of the day, they had at least 30 people treated by medics for various heat-related illnesses, so it was kind of a repeat of the scene you guys watched play out in Phoenix just a couple days ago. But same situation, people still thought it was worthwhile to come out here to pay their final respects to Senator McCain. Live in Washington, D.C., I'm Jared Dillingham for Arizona's Family.
Jared, thank you. To honor the late senator, the American flag outside the U.S. Capitol remains at half-staff. It will stay that way until Senator McCain's burial this weekend.
And as the senator lies in state in our nation's capital, there was a memorial there earlier today where members of Congress, the cabinet, and other lawmakers said their goodbyes.
It was another moving ceremony as McCain's former colleagues remembered the senator for his fiery resolve. Our Max Gordon joins us now. And Max, any moments from this morning that stand out to you?
Tribute to Senator McCain, but I think what really stood out to me was the fact that McCain's 106-year-old mother came to the event. That's Roberta McCain. One can only imagine what she is feeling right now as the nation grieves alongside of her.
The heavens opened up as Senator John McCain arrived at the U.S. Capitol one last time.
Generations of Americans will continue to marvel at the man who lies before us.
McCain's congressional colleagues remembered the naval aviator turned lawmaker for his feisty debates on the Senate floor.
Depending on the issue, you knew John would either be your staunchest ally or your most stubborn opponent.
A senator whose presence loomed large in the hallways of our nation's capital.
Visitors turning to each other asking if that's who they think it is.
A man loved by Arizona and the nation.
Though the highest office eluded him, he attained what is far more enduring: the abiding affection of his fellow citizens.
A senator whose love of country was forged while imprisoned in a foreign land.
We will ever remember that John McCain served his country, and John McCain served his country honorably.
Notably absent from today's ceremony, President Donald Trump. McCain reportedly didn't want Trump in attendance. Live in the newsroom, Max Gordon for Arizona's Family.